international belts.
Yeah?
Yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, GladrapChannel. Yeah, we're good? Yeah. GladrapChannel here with David, the Great White Light. He's got the global and the international belts. And we're joined with you today. Dave, how you been?
Yeah, good man. The preparation's going good. Now I'm going for the world title belt in the WBO, so against Lawrence Okolie. It's on the 25th of March, so we're training hard for that, and preparation's been going really well.
And this is going to be in Manchester at the AO Arena.
Yep.
21,000 people are going to be there. Have you fought in a venue this big before?
I think maybe when I fought the final of the Commonwealth Games, that was in Glasgow in their big arena, so that was pretty packed out. So it's not a totally new experience for me, like fighting in front of that many people, but yeah, it's definitely higher stakes. So yeah, but I think I just block out the crowd now. I think and just get into the business.
And the crowd is going to be totally for Lawrence. I'm guessing it's he's a hometown favorite. Does that ever get to you? Like, and does it get to you fighting in front of so many people? Does that ever affect you? Like the nerves? Is there that kind of added? I mean, I know you fought in Miami now. You fought internationally. How does it get to you fighting overseas in front of a big crowd?
I kind of prefer it over fighting in front of my home crowd because, you feel like you got to live up to people's expectations. Whereas, when you're fighting over there, you kind of got nothing to lose. People sort of expect you to not to win. I was not expected to win my last two fights over in the US. So I was just able to go out there and prove who I was, and that's kind of how I feel this time. And I'm kind of glad to be going overseas and winning it that way.
So Lawrence Okolie, you've mentioned him before. Now I was watching some of the interviews. He's made the jokes. You're lightweight. He's not taking you lightly. I guess you're going to hear a lot of this. And he's also said that he's going to knock you out.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing what he's saying? But he does have good things to say about you. Like he says you're quite composed. He says like if he doesn't get you out of there, you're going to be quite a lot of trouble. Have you seen what he's had to say about you? Have you seen him? Like, what can you tell us about him as well?
Well, I don't follow him on Instagram, and I don't really go on Instagram much anyway. Yeah, and I'm not really like searching him up on YouTube, so I haven't seen a lot of the videos. I mean, I know he puts out a lot of content, so I don't really follow a lot of stuff anyway that way. So no, I haven't.
Yeah. Have you checked out his rap song TKO? He's like, I'm in Dubai with the Arabs. I got a chain with the carrots. I do a lot of damage. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it.
He's got a lot of bling, and he's got the Rolls Royce, and it's going. It's.
Yeah, he's a character, and he knows how to do his YouTube, and good on him. Nothing against that. Like him and even Jake Paul. I see what Jake Paul is doing is good for the sport, and I think Lawrence Okolie has a little bit of that kind of ability to get people interested and build a YouTube online presence and stuff. Yeah, so it's all good to him, like good luck to him.
He's gonna come pretty flashy at the. I don't know. I imagine at the press conferences. Are you gonna upgrade your flash game? Like, are you gonna bring some ice? Are you gonna bring some rollies?
Nah, man. I'm just gonna do what I've been doing all along to get to this point. Yeah, I don't really change for anyone, so it's just I'm gonna do what I do.
So recently, there's been a lot of commotion between Okolie and Richard. Yeah. So I think they were at the Creed, the premiere, and there was a bit of a confrontation. So it looks like your name is kind of getting a bit overlooked. Do you think maybe he's overlooking you at all? Like, do you think they're sort of looking at you as the contender, just trying to get you out of the way, and then this big mega fight between Richard? Is that how you see them looking at this?
I think both. I know that boxer, the Double X boxer promotions over in the UK is probably looking after both of them and probably trying to build up something between them. So maybe that's what it was. But I think my main thing is to not get distracted by any public displays of whatever. I'm acting as though he's going to bring his A game, and that's how I've treated every fight. And there's no reason to be any other way. It's just you expect that they're going to be their best, and you're going to bring your best to counter it. So that's how I see this fight. Yeah.
So he's got Sugar Hill, the trainer of Tyson Fury in his corner. you got Isaac Peach, who's not well known, across. But how much do you trust Isaac to be in your corner? How much do you trust Boaz? How much do you trust your team going into this one?
Well, like Isaac's got two people in the top, fighting for a world title. 4 years ago, he was training out of his carport, and he's still plumbing. Isaac's definitely this side of the world. Isaac's the best boxing trainer. I don't know if there's in the southern hemisphere, is it even debatable at this point?
I would say best boxing gym in Australasia. I would say right now.
Yeah, at least. So we can who knows what's going to happen, but we haven't seen the full potential of this gym yet, or of Isaac. He's just building still. This is a young gym. This is only 5 years old, really. And I started 4 or 5 years ago with Isaac, from a guy who'd completely given up on boxing. So, and now we're fighting for a world title, and we weren't supposed to win our last fight or the fight before that, and I think we won them both pretty convincingly. So it's we don't know, anything can happen, but you definitely haven't seen the best out of Peach boxing yet.
So tell me about Lawrence. Do you think he's the real deal? Tell me about some of his strengths.
Yeah, he's got a big right hand,
Check it. Very good. Is it still good? Is it? Yeah. But is it working? Okay. I think we got it. Yeah. If we don't, I'll come by tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So look, you're a heavy underdog in this fight. But man, I've seen this happen before. I've seen Parker become a world champion. I've seen Jeff Horn become a world champion. And I'm hoping to see that with you. I don't know, what words of, what advice do you have? I don't know, what message do you have for all your fans out there that are tuning in? It's a big event. What would you like to say?
Oh, I'm really grateful to everyone who's supported me and everything. I mean, it is people. They come from the bottom and they rock the world and they shock everyone, and that just happens over and over. And I feel like there's been enough upsets to prove that in the last year or two in boxing. You've had some massive upsets, and I draw inspiration from all of them. And, you think of Cambosis beating Teofimo Lopez and all that kind of stuff, and even Teofimo Lopez beating the Matrix. So, there's been upsets, and anything can happen in this sport, and you got to count on a bit of luck, and maybe you don't get it, but there's always that chance, and I feel like, we're doing the most to make sure that chance becomes a reality.
Yeah, man, and it will be amazing if you do get it, you will definitely be a superstar, I mean, for sure. Yeah, so wishing you all the best, man. When are you flying out?
We fly out on the 14th of March, so yeah.
And then do you have a training camp based over there as well? Is everything ready to go there? Do you train there? Do you spar there, or is it just get ready for fight?
Yeah, we'll get a gym, but the camp will pretty much be over. We would have done all our sparring. We don't want to get any new sparring over there that we're unfamiliar with, and maybe get cuts or something stupid right before the fight. So we're keeping it pretty. We'll just do what we did last time. I mean, we went to Florida. We had a gym. We trained every day, but. And then we just got in there and we did the business, came in with the belt. So we do the same thing.
All right, and where can people watch the fight? It's on, it's not pay-per-view, eh? It's on Sky TV, correct?
I know it's on Sky. Yeah, Sky in New Zealand. So yeah, apart from that, I'm not too sure, man. Yeah.
All right, so tune in. You have to watch this fight. It could be history in the making, man. It will be history in the making. So all the best, and hope you get it, man. Hope you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and post on my Instagram, so you have to follow me, and because my girlfriend works for Sky actually, so I should be able to find out those details and later on.
Yeah. Knock him out, man. Knock him out.
Thanks. Thank you to everyone. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.